I think that was great. And, that was super important.
Yeah.
It's like shocker.
And we're talking about the first edition of our annual social media trends.
Things that which are gaining momentum or losing momentum as compared to year 2024. It's a huge analytical work, trillions of connections analyzed to bring you this.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dave. I'm here with Tony. We're with Socialprofiler. We're so excited to announce our first edition of our annual Social Media Trends Report, where we identify trends throughout the country and things that change year over year.
Trends in a society, as we see it from social media perspective, alcohol consumption, conspiracy theories, political trends, and many, many, many more societal change. What happened in the past year and where is society is moving as per Socialprofiler analytics.
Tony, who the hell is Socialprofiler?
Right, Dave. We track almost 100% of profiles within the US. We highlight the subjects' profession, financial status, political views, family status, location, unusual aspect.
All the different things that are changing year to year. What we're looking at is 2024 data versus where it's grown to 2025. I think what the first subject we have here is hard alcohol consumption between men and women by age.
Generation Z drinks substantially less alcohol than millennials, with the decline particularly radical among young men.
For women, the trend is weaker because they started at a lower, but Gen Z men, their interest in drinking hard alcohol has dropped significantly from where it was.
What we are looking at here is male
on the left
in alcohol. Here's female in a hard alcohol in the age group of 18-25. And as you can see, the male interest is pretty much equal with female, which never happened in a lifetime.
When I was growing up and when you were growing up, we were drinking much more than the current generation.
Yeah,
and the girls were never drinking as much, that's for sure.
Young women are becoming significantly more engaged with mature content and pornography than older generations.
We recognize, and really the industry research has told us that pornography on the internet and on social media, if you look at the total amount of traffic and the amount of content that's generated, really plays a significant part of all of the activity and content that's generated. Part of the analysis that we do also talks about religion.
Young men are turning to Islam in larger numbers, while traditional religions are giving up their positions.
I think that's being reflected in today's media. What we've seen over the last year, where we've seen a lot of interest, a lot of protests, a lot of pro-free Palestine, the rise of Mandami as a candidate for the New York mayor. Islamic information on today's media is being reflected in that. And we're seeing it on our college campuses today, and it's being reflected in this data.
It's not us to define why. We are here to just show you the facts, and this is the fact. Islam is gaining momentum among younger generation.
Bold social justice movements are losing their audiences. Black Lives Matter lost a large percentage of followers who transitioned to non-political content.
Let's take a look at a political activism migration flow chart. So here you have major groups of interest in political activism and political spectrum in 2024. Here we have it in 2025.
Transition to a completely non-political content. On the right, you see the large gray area. That's the non-political aspect. It really didn't exist in 2024.
Some of them, as you can see, they changed from whatever is trendy, probably from BLM to Free Palestine, because BLM is not trendy anymore, right?
Right.
So, and vice versa. Actually, the MAGA in general lost some momentum, for instance, because it's not trendy anymore.
2024, we had an election. So the messaging went out there was extreme right or extreme left.
Yeah.
And in 2025, It's moving more towards center, which is away from political aspects and different politics and ideologies towards a more non-political. It'll be interesting to see in next year and next year's midterms in 2026 if that trend reverses. Really, what we see in 2024, there's really no mention of Antifa. It's more than double of where it was last year. Personally, I think Antifa is just a well-funded ideology based on liberal values. They're trying to look for any avenue in which to push their messaging.
We covered some major trends, but there's also statistics about gambling and taking financial risks, more or less. Tarot reading, healing crystals, and all that is on the rise among younger generation. Why is it important? Well, that's where the society is moving, and we are happy to show you the slice of that. And hopefully that helps with your conclusions, with your research, with your decision making, whatever you find it useful for.
From all of us at Social Profiler, thank you for joining us today and learning more about social media trends.
Thank you for watching us. You are welcome to get your free copy of our report. Follow the link below.